Wir sind jetzt hier vorbereitet, alles läuft, alles steht. So we switch to English and I'm very happy to have you here, David Delassus from A-BLOK. And we will talk about brand experience in retail that inspire people. So the stage is yours.
Thank you. Okay. So hello everybody. First thing, I can speak German. Also ich kann auf Deutsch, wenn Sie wollen. Ich werde nie so gut wie auf Englisch, aber ich kann. Also alles auf Englisch oder auf Deutsch? Was meinen Sie? Englisch, ist egal? Ich bleibe auf Englisch. So, mein Name ist David Delassus. Ich bin Geschäftsführer, also I'm CEO and founder of A-BLOK. We are a French-German agency. We started in 2004. My partner is over there. He came especially there to be with you. And actually, our main job is to create brand experience. I mean, we started in the event industry at the really beginning, and now we go to the digital retail because we develop some kind of expertise that is quite interesting for brands. So we also base it just for the information in Paris and Cologne. So the first thing I would like to share with you is just like where we get inspired of. We just, you know, like these global trends right now, like that's, I mean, right now, like everybody today has an iPhone, a Samsung, or can be creative. That's basic. It's for everybody of us, but for 20 years it was not the case. So you want to have to customize a picture for 20 years, and you have a lot of equipment. It was expensive, and today, like in 2 seconds, I make a picture, and you know, like I can customize. It's not me. I can customize myself, and the same thing for music. The same thing for video. It's quite easy. I mean, Laurent Garnier is a very famous electronic DJ producer. Say that in the last 20 years, he didn't see any innovation in music, but a revolution in technology. Because now you have like an app. You open, you make music, and that's it. So you can create content. And we post like 60 million of pictures on Instagram a day, what is huge. So Amazon is very happy for the servers. So that's the first things we have in our culture, because we all digital for sure, but it's very important to have this in mind. The second aspect is the social thing for sure. Again, everybody is now connected. You push content to Facebook, Snapchat now. Okay, there is this kind of privacy, private thing right now with Snapchat, because the young people, they don't want to be as public as we are, or our generation. But anyway, we connect with each other, and this is really important for us, because we think it's for the brand experience. It's the people, they are, because they are creative, they are ready to share, and if the experience is good, this is something we could use. And then the last point is experiential marketing. This is Samsung 837 in New York. Maybe you heard about this project. It is like a kind of huge building where you just have innovation experience, and you don't see Samsung, you know, there maybe the screen a little bit, but they don't sell any products. You just go there, and you experience like VR. You experience like a mosaic wall where everybody shares pictures. So it's just about like making. I mean, the goal behind this is that they want you to live the brand, and not to just to get to discover that. It's to live it. So this is this aspect will help us to go further. And now I will tell you how we create a brand experience. I try to make it very clear. So first, for sure, creativity. This is, for example, a project, I will talk about it later, of Stabilo. And it's absolutely not digital, right? I mean, it's just an A4 paper, and the kids are like coloring like a flower. But creativity brings fun. Creativity, I mean, drawing, shaping, help also to customize product for the brands, and also generate content, and that's where everything starts. The second thing is the innovation. We combine creativity and art, let's say, with innovation, because then people get excited. It's like, maybe some of you saw this tool, for example, or know what is it about. The name is Reactable. We didn't develop it. It's coming from Barcelona, from very talented guys, and it's just a tool to make music with analog objects. And people discover this and want to try it. And again, they generate content. They are creative with these tools. There will be no good brand experience if without storytelling. It's very important. You can have the best tool ever. For now, if you look at the VR, if you look in the market, what's happening, you see a lot of experience, but actually it's very poor, because they just, I mean, we are, you know, when a new technology comes, then you have this kind of effect, or everybody wants to try it. But behind, you miss the content. You miss why you're doing it. So we have to think about that. And for example, you saw this little video. It's what we did for Bosch. It was about the future of school, and every kids was invited to write down a message, a wish, and we collect all the wish of the kids on the planet, and then we had this kind of very engagement of all, and everybody was saying his future. And they used this after for the website to communicate on the values and to start some workshop after that. Social share, it's, you know, so here it's the same thing. As soon as the kids are finished, the students, and they are finished with the experience, they can send the content in real time, a video, a picture online, get it on their smartphone and share it. So it's like, for us, giving the possibility not to have a live experience where you are creative, where you see something amazing about technology and with the storytelling, but it's also to give the capacity to the brand to expand it. I mean, so then it's had a lot of values, because it's not just like, you know, like something you live, but also something that stay after. And for sure, you are, I wrote pride, because when we do a good experience, we are exciting, we are proud to share it, and with the friends, and it stay as a souvenir. Competition is another point. It's like, I would say, when the brand wants to just like engage and like, we say, like, make some leads. It's a very important tool, competition. I'll tell you a good example after, where a competition was not planned at the beginning, and you will see the statistics, because the competition, for sure, you challenge the people. You say, when you start, you know you're going to win something, so you're happy, it makes fun, it's kind of gamification, and then you look at what the other one they draw, and you want to do better, and then if you win, it's very nice. So here, for example, it was for BMW, for the E8, in the Champs-Élysées in Paris, at the flagship store of BMW, and we had like this tool on top. It's a graffiti wall, so you spray with a digital spray can, and we had like the BMW in the background, and everybody like, I made my BMW of my dream, the other one too, and at the end we had a nice gallery. We print that, and for sure, there it was an online competition, and the winner could go in Basel Art Miami and with BMW. So the engagement was very good. Why? Because the brand first is very well known and liked, and also because of the aspect of this creative experience and the share behind. So I will now show you 3 projects, study case, in order to give you a better idea. So this is the first one, is Moom. It's Moom project. So you know Moom, maybe it's not a champagne. It's I mean, it's kind of champagne, and because there is a moom in France and the moom in Germany, so the moom in France is a champagne one, and the moom in Germany is a Sekt. So it was for Germany, and they call Alex Trochu, it's a very good artist of Barcelona, to design the new bottles, because they wanted to communicate on a new design. They want to be young. They noticed that the marketing of moom was a bit too old school, and they were losing the new generation. So they said, okay, let's work on packaging. So Alex Trochu came and make the new design. So I will show you. So we were at Art Fair Cologne, and we had artist Alex Trochu there, who designed these bubbles. And what we do with this screen, it was to stage his art and give the people the possibility to live it. So we had an interactive mirror where people could come and just make a picture of themselves, but they were full of bubble. So, and we were amazed about the feedbacks. They had so much fun with kids, with friends all together, and we gave them the possibility to share it online. So in 3 days we had 8 people involved, 750 prints, 230 shares, and we did it again the last year in Provine Messe. So this example, I like really much this example because it's really the combination of all what we said before: creation, technology, content, and social. No competition, and it's not very complicated actually when you think about it. It's just like staging the brand and let you play with it. But this interaction brought a lot of added value, and that's why we had so much people doing it. And actually I was also amazed because the people, they don't see themselves, they don't see their face. If you go there, you see like some installation where you see yourself, you can click, but it was so abstract. But because it was in a good context, art fair, it worked, because the people, they were ready to do it, because they go in an art fair and they are expecting for this kind of result. So if we would have to do it again in another context, like in the stores of moom, then we would maybe have to think a bit different. Now this is Stabilo. So it's the free You True Colors campaign we did during 3 months. I mean, actually we did 2 years. 3 months in different retail spaces, commercial center in France. And the goal, you understand it for sure, it's to promote the new pen, the easy one. So the kids were for sure engaged, and we had a We Are Colors installation. That's a tool we developed, and the We Are Colors is very easy to understand. It's you draw, you color an A4, like an object. It could be here a butterfly or a flower. You scan it, and then it will be animated. So the client gave us the layout, and we worked with this to animate the objects. And then the kids, they won like some goodies, and yeah, had a nice experience. So this in-store project was very good for them because they had 30% more sales. So each time, so it was very successful. So we did it again in 3D with another version. But what I would like to tell you is to give you some statistics. In 15 days we had 2 booths, 2 stands, 2 booths, and we did like 2,200 scans, so what is about 146 a day. 1,000 emails sent, 600 open, so like the person, it's 360% is 60% of the 1,000 sent. 450 downloads, 10 Facebook share, and 4 Twitters. Why? Because first, they were young, so they don't have Twitter maybe, but secondly, because also there is no competition, so there is nothing to win. So they better like to keep it for them, and then they didn't share it the way with the hashtag and everything, so we didn't have more than that. The last example I like very much this one. It's for AXA. I show you this example because it's funny first, and there the goal of the client, it's that they just wanted to surprise the people and say, hey, we AXA, we cool, and come in store. So it's very easy. Again, it's just a camera, and you have a recording, and when you come in front of the window, you see like someone following you, and you're like, my God, what is that? So it's a lot of humor. But what I want to say here is it's very important also when we create a brand experience to know where it's going to happen. Because if you are like in a commercial center, in a store, or here, the people, they don't have the same time. So we have to think about that. It's very important. It's like building a house. If you build a house in the middle of the desert or in New York City, it's absolutely not the same thing. So we have to consider it. And here, the people, they don't have just time. I don't know if you were in Oxford Circus in London. You also have like these shops, and you just put your hands to vote for someone, for example, on the window directly. So they really know, with the guys who made that you just have 2 seconds because you're just going through. So, and it's exactly what happened here. It works very well because we catch them at a good moment, and like they say, oh, it's AXA, it's cool, and it worked. But that's it. So it's important. It's not because we have technology, storytelling. This is also very important to keep in mind. And I will conclude with the brand experience benefits. So kind of, it's like for the brands, like using creative installation with digital and the possibility also to share it online is first engage customers, create brand ambassadors that believe in the brand, to get ROI for sure. We deliver statistics, so it's an important fact when, especially in the retail, because €1 is €1, and increase at the end. The main goal is to increase brand awareness, and for the audience, because for me, I put brand and audience because it's like a gift to receive. It's like we're not only working for brands, we're also working to enjoy people who's doing that, and we should not forget it. And so it creates human interaction, because the kids, when they were drawing all together, they were speaking, because the people doing Moom, they were say, oh, come, let's do at 2-3 people together. And it stay memorable because it's kind of unique. You have a good time, and even you can win something if the brands put something in front of it. And to finish, I will invite you to go on the other side at Show and Do. Show and Do, maybe you know, it's viscom built this for the 30 years of viscom. So we're over there with this kind of installation. The name is We Are Colors Fashion. Why? You take an iPad, you customize the T-shirt, you send it, and you see a 3D model wearing it. And if you share it online, you can win a ticket to go shop in Paris. So please feel free to go there. We just want to show the entire experience on the viscom. And before questions, I first would like to thank Céline Gandillon that invite me here, and Frau Zoller für die Einladung, und viscom for this very nice exhibition. Thank you. So if you have questions.